Hello, everybody. I am Moldy West, and this is Aaron's Adventure. I was looking around on Steam a while back, thinking, what am I going to replace the games I'm playing now with once I'm done with them? And since now I'm finished with both Grime and Nier Automata, it's time for this game. It was in like the new releases back then. Probably ain't so new now, but it seemed promising, and that music is getting to be really loud in my ears, and I'm not sure how much louder it's going to be in the recording, but I'll find out when I'm editing it, and that's probably going to be too late to fix it by then anyway. Starting a new game now. That's what we're doing. And now I get to choose the color of my skin. His hands seem to be noticeably lighter than his face. Maybe that's just the lighting. But right here, his hands are shining. Shining so brightly. The brightest hands I've ever seen. And I'm thinking that would be a good color of his skin. White hair, black hair. You know what? I think we'll just go regular ass brown hair. He doesn't need to look normal. Well, he does need to look normal. He just doesn't need to look like an old ass motherfucker. Now, difficulty. So, okay, I see. There's 3 difficulty settings, and by default it's on Adventure. Challenge. Nothing in life comes easy. Aaron has to learn just like you. Challenge mode will start of a lot more difficult. You will die a lot. You know what? Challenge. We're gonna challenge this game. I wanna be challenged. And I'm probably gonna
Story begins a few thousand years ago. My people were slaves to vile creatures that ruled over us mercilessly. During the day, we never saw the sunlight. But at night, we would lie down and gaze into the eyes that looked back at us. One fateful night, a new light flew across the sky. Fascination caused us to sneak out of camp to observe this wonder. As we approached it, sparks flew from the light. As each spark landed, one by one my friends disappeared, and then one hit me. When I woke up, hours had passed. It was too late to return to camp without being discovered. Once I was among the trees, it took only moments before I was attacked by wolves. I wandered a few steps, and finally collapsed. Awakening again, I found myself in some sort of encampment.
From one camp to another.
I looked into the faces of elves, men, and dwarves. The eye became a part of me. My wounds healed faster than humanly possible. This wasn't the only ability that I had gained. I was able to perform feats that no other race could dream of. For decades I trained, trying to understand my new powers. More eyes fell from the sky. More people like me were born. After many small victories, we were ready to face our enemy out in the open. Slowly and surely, we drove them back to the pits of eternity. We won the war, and the people of Elor were finally free. We became a faction of our own, sworn to protect the people we fought for, yet we remained outsiders. But time changes everyone. Humans easily repeat mistakes of the past. The endless cycle continues. Suspicion and mistrust of our kind. The sentinels began to grow. The rocks no longer fell from the sky. Humans were facing poverty and struggle, and needed someone to blame. My closest friend left the Council of Sentinels looking for answers. When he returned, he came out of the eternal pits, home of our sworn enemies, with an army. He marched it right to the doorstep of our castle, killing anything and everything along the way. We had no chance against this force. Crowan said we should join him instead of throwing our lives away. Some brave council members sacrificed themselves as a distraction while I led an escape party through stealth. We had a plan, a ritual to trap Crowan and his army, frozen in time. A plan that required us to sacrifice ourselves. Only the falling of a new eye from the sky would break the spell. And so we remained frozen.
And something tells me another one of those eyes is going to fall from the sky. Now, if that's enough exposition, I'd like to play now. I wanna fight things. And probably die a lot, because I did set it to higher difficulty levels like a big, fat, stupid dummy head. Almost done loading. Well, don't tell me when you're almost done, tell me when you are done. How about that? Instead of, hey, I'm almost done.
A new era exists for the people of Elor. Though violence is still a part of it.
Of course it
the
is.
Sentinels are only a fairy tale that parents tell their children. Yet, something is coming. I can feel it. An innocent child will be born and change everything. This boy could break the cycle of violence and save the people of Elor.
All right, Aaron. Stay close. Good morning, Marcus. How's business?
I can honestly say I didn't expect this game to be voice acted.
Oh, do you still have those blue mushrooms? Elias really loves them. Sometimes I don't get that man. I think I'll take a whole basket of them.
Well, I can jump. That's good.
We've had a decent harvest.
Suddenly a sense of fear washed over Aaron. He couldn't read that. I gotta go to a cart. Press what? Outside of combat? It's not telling me what buttons I need to press. Well, that's my dodge. Oh, I see my controls over there in the bottom left corner. And, well, I just scanned. That's a thing. I can stealth. I can summon horse. But my horse won't go here. How do I even have a horse? I'm just a tiny child. Children ain't got horses unless they steals them. Now, is Aaron a dirty little horse stealer? He might be.
You've had enough. Let's go home.
Yeah, take me home.
No reason to be afraid, Aaron. You're a strong young man. Besides, we live in a small town. I'm pretty sure we know everyone. Your father and I will always protect you until you are ready to protect yourself. I love you, son. Now, let's go bring your father these smelly mushrooms.
Yeah, let's see how he likes some shroomies.
It might be your birthday, but there won't be any cake for you today. All right, there will be cake, but later.
I'm not much of a cake man. So, what about
Good morning, buddy.
Yes, I am a buddy.
Today, we are training. I might have overheard you telling your friends that you want to become a soldier. Well, for your very first mission, you'll have to sneak up on me.
Well, I already figured out how to sneak, so this shouldn't be too hard.
I'll be waiting outside. Manage to surprise me, and I'll have a reward for you. All right, see you soon. Or, don't see you soon.
All right. Can I open this? Seems locked. Of course it does. It's in my own damn room, but of course it's locked. Yep, light the torch and walk away. That ain't gonna start a house fire. And, ooh, also seems locked. How are you gonna leave a glowing chest there and not let me open it? But, seems locked. I don't know how to even check if it's open. It just seems locked. I can't guarantee that it's actually locked because I haven't checked the damn thing. Now, where's my daddy? Over there. Now, I'm a sneaky, sneaky little boy. And will sometimes recognize places that are easy to climb. Yes, and those planks up there do look pretty easy to climb.
Have you thought about climbing?
Yeah, I was going to do that. I just needed a moment to get my bearings, get close enough to find out whether or not you were actually looking in my direction, watching the approach. But you can't make it too easy on me now, can you? And
Wow.
boom,
Job,
baby.
Now, for your epic reward, we made you this sword and shield.
Is it a wooden sword or a real
Do
sword?
you like them? These tools are definitely useful, but sometimes it's easier to sneak past dangerous situations.
Yep, I thought so. I know
Otherwise,
things.
sneak in and out of castles without ever being heard. Well, we have been known for turning the place upside down as well.
Thanks, Dad. I love it. Wow, that's crazy. Thanks. When can I get a real sword? Yeah, I'm a good boy.
That's great. I love it too. And before you know it, you'll be old enough to try out a real sword. Well, I have to go make myself useful now. Why don't you go find your mother? She's waiting for you with another surprise.
Of course, it is a wooden sword. Well, thank you for the sword, Father. I'm gonna go slay the neighbor's dog. yeah, I'm dodging my way around town. Look at you, John. Hiya. I bet my daddy's regretting giving me that sword now. Not expecting me to run around murdering the townsfolk with a piece of wood. Anyway, I need to go find Mother, and Mother is that way. That is the direction of my mother. I'm coming for you, Mommy. There you are. Hiya, hiya, hiya. Are you liking me using my new present to viciously beat you up?
Happy birthday, son. You'll never guess what I got for you.
Is it that wooden bow that appeared over on the side of the screen?
This goes along with the new sword and shield we had made for your birthday.
It's beautiful. Thanks, Mommy.
Glad to hear you like it, Aaron. Why don't you try and hit those 3 targets I set up?
Yeah, I'll do your tutorials. Okay, that aiming is a little too sensitive. Yep. There you go, headshot. And there we are. And you. Haha. I know how to shoot things.
Fantastic. You're really good at this. Are you sure you haven't done this before? Why don't you try hitting the targets again? I have some work to do now.
3 more chickens have been killed. I think it's a fox.
Oh, again? I'll have a look later this week. I have that trade this afternoon.
No rush, honey. We'll find it later. I'll have someone look at the fence.
Well, something has happened to the chickens. Find out what happened. That's my mission now. Convenient. They're all just laying here, side by side in one spot. I can talk to the dead chicken. These chickens seem to have been attacked by an animal. It's probably left tracks. Go find out who did this. Alright. Now, why are you telling me to press F when I'm using a controller to play the game? Okay. Tracks taking the form of a wispy little trail. Nice. Am I gonna go find me a fox? Oh, that was really bright. Okay, it's lightning. Yep, there's the fox. Come on, foxy boy. You want some more of this, don't you? Well, how about you get fucked up? Yeah, I just beat a fox to death with a piece of wood. Are you proud of me, Mother? Well, time to go home. A productive birthday, if I do say so myself. I got rained on, I got a piece of wood to beat things with, killed an animal. Life is good. Now,
Did you get
in
me
we
some
go.
of those blue mushrooms at the market, honey?
Yes, mushrooms were gotten. Why is it dark in here? I made it a point to light all of the torches before I left.
It's not your birthday today. We're eating Aaron's favorite.
All right. What has our soldier been up to this afternoon?
Tracked down the fox and made sure he won't eat any more chickens.
You did what?
I see. Well, good job on hunting it down, I suppose. But next time, maybe come and get me when you find it.
Thought it would help.
It did, but it could also have been dangerous.
I mean, I did get bitten by a fox and lost a chunk of my health. I could have been eaten alive by a wild fox. That ever happened to a person before? Well, I'm sure it may have happened to a real person in some place and time. First time for everything. There is a time for somebody getting killed by a cockroach. It may or may not have already happened. Anyway.
Next time, just call one of us over, Aaron. We don't want you getting hurt. Besides, you still have a wooden sword.
Yes, I noticed. Give me a real one.
You do have our knack for getting yourself into difficult situations. Did your father ever tell you the story of how we accidentally ended up in the royal chambers of the king?
Strangely enough, it started out as a contract for the queen.
Okay, we's all having a nice little life here. Hunting foxes again, I see. One wasn't enough. Aaron has a taste for blood. And he has a horse now. He is a dirty little horse stealer. And he surprisingly grew up very fast as that old guy passed. It took him 8 years. That dude was walking so damn slow. Aaron's Adventure. Not the most creative name, but I ain't so good at naming myself either. Ooh, now I got a real sword and shield. And I'm a handsome little devil now, aren't I? Hey, Dad, I got a real sword. Check it out. Oh, I can't swing. It won't let me swing at my dad. I wanna beat my dad up, but it won't let me. Okay, I can put my sword away. Now I can swing. There we go. You like my real sword, Daddy? It's nice and sharp, and it's got your blood all over it.
Good morning. Ready for another day of hard work? You know, it ain't much, but it's honest work.
I guess I'm ready.
Wait, this can't be happening. This must be it. Aaron, the Sentinels are returning.
Uh-huh. Well, was it an eye?
Sure looks like it. Imagine. No aging. Being able to jump as high as a house. We haven't seen Sentinels in hundreds of years. I wonder why it dropped now. What was that shock? Is that normal? I spent most of my life traveling Elor, looking for one of those.
Go get it.
No, I shouldn't. You should.
But I don't wanna. I like being mortal. I like the threat of death. It only adds to the thrill.
Something bad is coming, Aaron. And I don't want to give you the responsibility to deal with it. But I think you have what it takes.
Well, you certainly have a lot of faith in me, don't you?
You have a good heart. You're good with a bow and sword. You don't get to be your young self anymore after today. But your mother and I will help you figure this out.
Guess I'll live forever.
That's the spirit. But try to take it a bit more serious.
I'd rather not. Seriousness takes all the fun out of everything.
Bring these potions. Now go. I'll go talk to your mother. Go and good luck.
Okay. Well, I can actually summon me horse now. That's great. We're getting to play the game for reals now, and not just walk around as a tiny little child in the village. There, suck it, target. and we gotta go grab ourselves that eye and become immortal, which we will do in the next episode, because I'm all out of time for this one. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope to see you again in the next one. Goodbye.